first started in the immersion classes, one of the things I would have to say is I was a little rusty. I had taken French in college for part of my degree, just as a requirement, and I ended up falling in love with it. I don't know if it was because it was so challenging. And so when I started in the immersion classes, I would say the first 15 minutes were very, very frustrating. I was like, what am I doing here? I don't belong in this class. Because I think in a university setting, it's very, if you want to speak out in the classes, which is encouraged, if you're wrong, it's kind of like, oh, no person's wrong. They don't study. Whereas here, if you're wrong, it's pretty warm and welcoming. And so as time went on, after that first 15 minutes, the rest of the class period, or the time of the class, it was just so easy to talk and to listen. So you really have to be self-motivated, but you're also encouraged by others because you see their mistakes too, and they're exactly the same as yours. And they might be at a different level, but there's never that moment where it's a competition for that A. So the whole time, it's just working together to improve, because if the person is advanced and they're in your class just maybe a little bit more than you, they have the ability to work on it with you as a teacher. And when you teach, you just remember things so much better. And then as the classmate, you have the ability to learn from somebody else, and they learn from you. And it's pretty amazing in that aspect. Yes, there is a phrase that I learned from a couple of months ago, chouette, like super chouette, which means super owl. But apparently in Belgium and in northern France, it's a popular term for something's cool. And my French family, when I moved to France, they kind of made fun of me when I kept saying it. They're like, "Oh, that's for kids." But I started watching some French movies with them, and the leads would say, "Oh, chouette," when something was cool. And so they actually kind of learned a phrase that, you know, it's not just for kids, even though the kids said it, it's not just for kids, but it is in the French movies and whatnot. So that was kind of cool.